Hey guys,
Hi guys.
that sounds so fake.
What was that smile?
Phew.
You're like, hey guys. Hi guys.
Hey guys,
Welcome back to our channel.
and today we are going to be talking about our lockdown chronicles. Obviously, talking about how coronavirus has affected us, or things we've learned, and things we've seen, and just essentially just discussing um, the topic of lockdown. So what we've done is we've come up with a few questions to ask ourselves, and we're just to make it easier for us, and we're just gonna go through them. Um, yeah. First question is, how are you coping with lockdown, Debbie?
How am I coping with lockdown?
Yep.
As well as I can, to be honest. It hasn't been easy at all. There are points where I literally, because I'm still doing coursework in it. So there are points where I'm doing my work or I'm just chilling and I'll literally be like, I'm actually so annoyed at everything that's happening. What is this? What is this? I'll be like, God, please, can
Just
we
let it pass
negotiate?
by, innit?
Yeah. But I'm coping as well as I can. I've been trying not to deep things too much, especially as someone that's had history with anxiety and whatnot. I'm always very conscious about not overthinking things or not not overthinking things and not always looking at the negative aspects of stuff. So even when I see something that I know, okay, this isn't necessarily great news, I shouldn't really be focusing on it and it won't change my perspective of everything that's going on. There's no point me reading, there's no point me paying any mind to it. I won't. So I guess that's how I've been coping, and that's how I've been kind of getting through each day. Yeah. How about you?
That's fair enough. I mean, for me, I've been doing all right, to be honest. Obviously, because I still work, not really much has changed per se. So I still go to work and stuff. The only thing is, because I don't go out that much, anyways. But I go out. But I feel like the one thing that I probably find frustrating is the fact that now I don't have the choice to not go out. Do you see what I mean? Like before, I don't want to go out because I don't want to go out. Now, I can't go out anyways. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. You're stuck indoors. But yeah, that being said, I think if anything, it's probably I wouldn't say be more difficult. I think if anything, I'm gonna sound a bit soppy on that, but I would like to spend time with you in person. But I feel like because we communicate and talk pretty much almost every day, I haven't really felt that distance as much. But I felt it, but it's bearable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm coping fine. I'm doing all right, to be honest. I think, I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, from what I've seen from other people, I mean, people are like, the one thing I always say is people, like, we're all experiencing the lockdown, but we're all experiencing it in different ways at the end of the day. Like for you talking about, obviously seeing it in a certain way, obviously, so you don't feel anxious and whatnot. For me, it's just like, you know what, I got work, come back, relax, enjoy my rest days, go back to work again, sort of thing. And obviously I would love to obviously spend time with friends and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I don't know, it's not the end of the world, innit? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And obviously for some people it's a different completely story, like completely different, like, you know, they're affecting in a very different way. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Next question is, what are your thoughts on the coronavirus lockdown?
You know what it is, yeah? Right. So obviously, I was looking at the news and some people were saying it was a woman. That the whole coronavirus thing started from this woman, which is very interesting. Obviously, we've all heard stuff like, obviously it's man-made, it's from China, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, and obviously you have people who will go as far as God has caused this, and you know, everyone is saying one thing or the other. You have people prophesying that, you know, the lockdown will end on this day, and that day has gone past, lockdown's still going. Do you know what I mean? So there's so much going on, and to be honest, I feel like in this time is one thing I would say is that we should just be, as Christians, we should remain and be a symbol of hope to the nation, to the people, to the body of Christ. And we should also be very careful in saying, sharing, or speaking things God hasn't said. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like right now our main duty is to be a symbol of hope, is to intercede and pray for the land, and you know, pray that God will give the leaders of this world the wisdom to be able to navigate us through this. God will empower the knowledge He's given to science to help us to be able to navigate through this, and essentially as a body being, you know, staying together. Do you know what I mean? Because fam, saying all of this and all of that and you're just missing it and God hasn't said it, it's just, do you know what I mean? It's just mad. Like personally, I don't know if God's caused this whole virus thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's man-made. I literally do not know. Do you know what I mean? But what I know is this is happening. This is real. Do you know what I'm saying? And all we just have to do is pray that God keeps us all. Because at the end of the day, it is only God that keeps someone. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't. I mean, apply wisdom, wash your hands. I'm not saying don't wash your hands and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't social distance, but at the end of it all, it is God that will keep you from all these things. But yeah, what about you? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on the whole lockdown issue is, as much as I want to get out and I want to have the freedom, even if they were to lift lockdown today, I'll still be wary as to where I'm
you don't want.
I'm saying,
like, twice.
I'll still be wary, and I still won't be seeing just anyone and everyone. But I think obviously if you also look at like other countries, like there's a state down south in America that lifted their lockdown rules, and I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, what on earth are you doing? Even the people that were protesting it, I'm thinking, are you
normal? Are you normal? Are you normal?
Is your brain on a equilibrium something? Because
are you okay? Are you normal?
Are you normal? Because how are you saying that? Oh yeah, all jobs are important jobs. Yeah, we all need to be. No, we don't all need to be out and about. We don't like stay in your house. But that, like, I feel like my thoughts in terms of lockdown is very mixed. Like, as much as I want to enjoy the sun, I want to enjoy the weather, I'm still very grateful as well to actually have a comfortable home to stay in. Like, I don't live in a massive
100%.
house or anything. I don't
100%.
like, you know what I'm saying? Not everything's perfect, but I'm still grateful to have a home like this to be in lockdown in. I think also in terms of lockdown, a lot of people have been very bored, and that has created some negative stuff on social media, but it's also created some very positive stuff. Like, a lot of creatives are actually shining now. I think there's been some good music come out of this. Some businesses have been booming, i.e. TikTok.
I use Zoom as well. They're using it
Zoom
more.
has been booming as well.
We having to use
And
it as well.
House Party boomed for like a week or two.
Well, that's died down.
Yeah.
I never jumped in it, but still.
But yeah, it's just I think there are just so many thoughts in terms of this lockdown thing that to even minimize it into short answer would be difficult. But it's been one hell of a journey, I'll tell you. Therefore stories to tell our kids.
No, trust me. Remember the other day we were like, you see how African parents are like, oh, back in the day, my own time, I went through da. We too will be like, in our own time, we went through coronavirus and we survived. Yeah.
My kid says, oh yeah, mom, I'm bored.
I'll be like,
you don't know what you don't know.
For 2 months, 3 months, a whole year.
Oh, mom,
I'm bored. Can't read your books.
Come and tell your son. They don't know. But nah,
100.
It's been a serious something. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Generally.
Nice. It's interesting, man. It's interesting. It's the world is having to adapt. Things, people are beginning, and I think we were saying this as well. We're beginning to see what is essential in life. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at how, we're constantly, everyone's trying to go to work, trying to do this, trying to do that. But, we talk about key workers or essential workers. Imagine there was a time where they were going to privatize NHS, fam.
Yeah.
There was a time. Now it's the same NHS that's helping, that's, going far and beyond. Do you know what I mean? There was a time where they didn't like the police or whatever, and now it's the police that's enforcing the whole lockdown measures. There was a time where there were so many things that was not respected or rated. For example, like people were very disrespectful towards bus drivers. Now everyone are probably more wary, and they need to do their job and get us to where we need to get to. Try to keep things afloat. You know what I'm saying? But it's just interesting to see how things have changed. It's interesting to see how people are picking up new skills, but also we cannot neglect the fact that people are also suffering from it. And and if you know a person or two, is always worth reaching out to them. Like I said earlier, obviously be a symbol of hope, and obviously reach out to these people and just continue to encourage them, to be honest, at the end of the day, and obviously do what you can do to help.
Yeah, but like you said, I think there has been that kind of differentiation in seeing like the actual important what's it called, businesses isn't the word, but like the important people, shall I say, in our society, and the important jobs that we have.
Roles, you mean? Yeah,
roles in our society. Because, like you said, a lot of people have been looked over. Cleaners, care workers. Exactly. They get looked over so often. Bus drivers, they get looked over so often, and you actually get to see now that all those multi-million pound businesses, all those huge businesses, they've all shut down. They can't carry on working because they really won't help anything during this time. So there is that kind of differentiation in place now, and that kind of appreciation for people that weren't necessarily appreciated before. So yeah.
No, it's true, man. What you're saying is true. I thought enough I was gonna say that, but I forgot. But it's just mad, fam. It's just mad. It's mad. But either way, we thank God in it,
Yeah. So next question. What fake news have you seen around? I love this question.
Fake news.
Where do we start?
Where do we go? How do we get right here?
Like who, what, where? Now what, who, where? Like where? How do we get right there? Like nah. Who and what and where? Who and what and where?
Like nah. Who and what and where? Yeah, that was very fun. Fake news, fake fam. There's a lot, bruv. To be honest, it's the ones such as, you know what? Don't get me wrong, and I feel like some of these things are probably essential in terms of like what they do, should I say. So for example, like mixing ginger with water, well, with lemon and all of that stuff in water and whatever has its benefits, should I say, but it is not the cure
for coronavirus.
Stop you from coronavirus. Because think about it, if that was the cure, long time ago, the vaccine would have been created. You feel me? It's not a that thing, you know? But you know what it is? I appreciate our mothers and our fathers, our daddies and our uncles and our aunties and everyone, you know, because at the end of the day, they are concerned and they're looking out for our well-being and for us to obviously, I feel like at the end of the day, put in a position where we have our own kids, we would want to like, what can I give them? What, just to make sure they're healthy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, majority of the people this has affected so much are those who are unhealthy. And because we're stuck indoor, we are running short of so many vitamins or essential, what do you call it? Essential nutrients that our body require. So at the end of the day, I hear that. But man, I'm just tired, man. I can just be drinking hot lemon
every day ginger tea, every day.
Like, no.
The main thing that's got me in terms of fake news is there was this time where, this was when I was still in Hatfield. So there was a group chat. I want to be wary because the first time I watched this, there was a group chat and someone forwarded a voice note. And in the voice note it said, "Oh, I am an NHS nurse and I just came out of a meeting right now. You guys need to listen to me because what I'm saying is true." She sounded very professional, very serious. Number one, from the end of this week, hospitals will no longer be taking any more patients. Hospitals are full, they're packed up, and they're going to start using ice rinks as mortuaries. This is going to be happening, that's going to be happening. You can't call the ambulance. If you call up, they'll tell you to stay at home and die at home. I said, okay. I listened to this voice note.
At least you listened to the whole thing, bruv. I would have stopped from when they said they're using ice rinks.
The thing is, you're actually putting this in the group chat, because I think one thing people don't realize is that once you're actually putting this on a mass platform where a lot of people have access to it, you have the responsibility to make sure that it's reliable information, not just anything. So I listened to that and I was like, yo, this doesn't sound legit. I looked online and literally it took me less than a minute to look online and see articles explaining that specific voice note that's been going around is fake. Like literally, even it was either the NHS or the some sort of professional body in the UK. They actually came out and said that that's fake news. And I sent this article to him, to the person that sent this into the group chat. I sent it to him, and he was like, "Oh, rah!" He took it out of the group chat quickly. So I think that's one of the fake news that's really been like, whoa, relax. But from there, I think what everyone should learn is that if you're going to share information, especially if it's like on a mass platform, you need to make sure it's reliable. It's not okay. It's not nice to just be throwing fake news around. And I think it's also like spreading panic for people that don't necessarily need that. Like, for example, how I said I used to have a history with anxiety. There's some people that their anxiety is so bad right now. Like, they're actually depression, anxiety, the whole shebang is so bad right now. And the last thing they need is fake news that's bringing unnecessary stress. But Yeah.
And another thing I want to say as well is, I don't even know if this relates to fake news in it, but I digress. I hear that the virus started from China. I hear that.
Yeah.
Well, may have started from China, or maybe it did or it didn't. Who knows, innit? But we believe it did. It did, according to the news. People need to stop being discriminatory, if that's a word. That's the right word. Stop discriminating against Asian people.
Yeah.
Just because it started from there doesn't. I don't get it. I don't know, man. Just no.
Yeah.
Stop. You know what I'm saying? Just
Thing
relax.
is, yeah.
You know, and another thing I also want to say as well is the government is led by people who are professionals. I understand that they're experts. That's why they're in that position. They're there to represent us and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're all human beings. And I feel like, as a Christian, as Scripture would say, we should pray for our leaders.
Definitely.
We should pray for them, not every time cursing them, criticizing them, or this or that. It's not an easy job. I can't imagine myself being a prime minister. I can't imagine myself being well, not that I can't, but I mean, I'll be a good prime minister, you know what I'm saying? But when you're in that position, what comes of it is mad. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes, fair enough, you're the prime minister, but you have advisors. You've got so many information coming towards you, and you've got to make a decision. Yeah, fair enough. That's why you've been elected for that position. Fair enough, I hear that. But at the end of the day, they're human beings. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to pray and support them, not be cursing them. Oh, why didn't you do da, 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 da. Like, no one is saying we've got freedom of speech. No one is saying don't express your concerns. That's fine. But I feel like as Christians, there's a way we should go about that. Do you know what I mean? Do it. There's just a way. There's just a way to do things.
Yeah,
that,
but
you know. Yeah.
And bouncing off of that, I think that because when Boris Johnson ended up in hospital, a lot of people were like, "Oh, how come he got? That's actually the whole prime minister.
That one as well. How come he got killed? Like,
do you realize that if Boris Johnson dies, it's finished for that's a whole other load on the country. Yeah. Like, do you not understand why he needed to have priority access to healthcare? Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just thinking, for example,
with the Prince Philip thing, I get why people might be upset, why people might be angry, because he's just he doesn't really do much in comparison.
And he just went out anyways.
Exactly. So like, I get why people are annoyed as to why he got emergency testing, but come on, it's the whole prime minister.
The way you sat up, my God,
mate. And you want to be crying because he got. Come on now.
I don't know, man. Even if he's, let's even remove the whole prime minister thing, he's still a human being. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like, oh, I should have died. Like, fam, leave politics aside, fam. Like, have compassion. Like, geez, where's your heart? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I feel like, if anything as well, lockdown, this whole coronavirus, has really shown what people are like.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you. And it's mental. Absolutely mental. But anyways.
His wife even gave birth this morning, or yesterday.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Boris Johnson, if you see this, congratulations, you know. Yeah, it's your boy, Manny, you know what I'm saying? If you want to invite me to the...
If you want me to come to the number 10, I'll come, don't worry.
I'm talking about me still.
Excuse you. The channel is called Debby and Manny. Debby. So even in the letter, it will say Debby before it says Manny, so please.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I swear, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Say no. Let me end this call still. Let me end this call. Where's the end?
Yeah, but fam. Next question. How are you feeling about this lockdown?
Oh yeah, what emotionally? I don't know. How am I feeling? I feel
fulfilled.
I feel happy, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled.
You know, I feel empowered. I feel nourished. You know, I feel okay. I'm okay. You know, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't know. You know, if personally, in terms of, I feel like I've had times when I've had not necessarily a bad day at work, but I've just come back from work and I'm just tired or whatever. And then I come home and it's just like, then it's home again, then back to work. Like I can't go out or do anything. You know? There isn't that breathing space. Like for example, like okay, cool. I'm someone that stays at home. Fair enough. I don't really go out a lot, but when I do go out, I go out. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. As much as I don't go out a lot, I also like going out. The way I express myself, like in terms of when I want to have my own time, you know, I would like to go Nando's, you know, by myself, have a meal, just have my own time. Do you know what I'm saying? Just chill, or go to the cinema or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just the things you do to help yourself to breathe or to think. I don't know,
your mind,
or just to look after your own mental health type of thing. You know, that's not available anymore, and you're having to adapt to do it in a new way. And sometimes that new way is not very familiar, and it becomes hard for you to adapt. And as a result, it could really take a big toll on your mental health. And even you and I were talking about mental health the other day, and I was discussing with you like some of the things I was thinking, and I was thinking like my mind had just gone left, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a thing where it's not like I wasn't all right, I was okay, I was fine, but it was just like, fam, I can't even, like, even going for a walk, when I hear that, you know, I can go for a walk, I hear that and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, you've gone out for a walk, but you're also being wary, or I've got a social distance. I can't do this, I can't touch that, I can't sit on that, I can't, do you know what I mean? There's so much going on, so it's just, oh no, it's just not stopping, not non-ending. But other than that, I feel so far this lockdown has had me think about my mental health. Yeah. Which it's not really something that crosses my mind, because whenever I feel like I need a space, I just go get my space. Like I go to eat, I do whatever, I have my own time, I have my me time. You know what I'm saying? But because I haven't got that to use, I've had to sit down and actually think like, okay, cool, wait, let's go through all this emotion, let's go through all this thoughts. And I'm like, whoa, I need to do something about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, ultimately, we'll thank God. What about you?
Yeah. How am I feeling about this lockdown? I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I just I think the thing is, I think I'm actually physically tired of the lockdown, because all I do is sleep and work. So I'll wake up, do my coursework, go back to sleep. Once I finish with this coursework, once it's all over, I think I'll just be sleeping the whole day, because I think it's actually, I'm just tired of everything that's going on. How else am I feeling about this lockdown?
Let me just interject.
Go on.
You just omitted me from your sleeping and waking up, like.
Oh yeah, of course. Even if you know what the thing is, no. Listen, you're not understanding. You're not catching. The thing is, because you know when they say, two become
one.
So as I'm sleeping, you two, you're also sleeping.
You
understand? So when I say I'm sleeping, I'm doing work. I'm waking up. As in we're doing that together. You understand? So,
but what you say is actually true, though. To be honest, guys, like what we've done is we technically work on the same clock cycle, sleeping pattern,
even though it's non-existent.
Even though it's non-existent. Like sometimes we're up together till like 5, or sometimes till 7
a.m. 9 a.m.
I've done a night. Yeah, exactly, 9 a.m. I've done a night shift. I come back home, she's still up doing her work, just so we can have the same like sleeping pattern and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mental. But anyways, they're gone.
Yeah. So all I've been doing is sleeping, waking up, talking to Manny, and eating. My dad asked me if I'm doing. My dad asked me if I'm doing any exercise. I was like, nah. The only exercise I'm doing is walking to the kitchen and back. But that's still some sort of exercise.
From time when your dad is asking you, that's how you know it's peak, fam.
What are you trying to say? What's peak?
Nothing, man.
What's peak? I think you have something on your chest that you.
Who? What are you talking about? The connection is
Hmm?
mad still.
Oh
I can't hear
really?
you. Yeah.
Oh really? Oh,
Something
are
wrong
you
with the-
sure?
Yeah, we're gonna have to end the. Are you talking to me? Can't hear ya.